Time this half, they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Braxton Berrios on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
What now?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Now.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
We're good. That's it.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr rolling to his right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Well, he didn't get much, but he didn't need much. He got just enough on that play. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape, and he got to the sideline and got out of bounds, picking up a first down.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Tua, a final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum.
That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 57 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, Achane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
Kamara up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and touchdown, Saints? Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The point after, good by Groupie. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get the football back. It's time to run out in this 3rd. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Kamara going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. He's got it. Touchdown. Jerron Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Groupie for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Groupie for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From midfield, here's Tua. This one left side caught by Berrios. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. A give, running right, Achane. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.